Yo, now we're live. We're hot. Are you hot? I'm hot.
Bingo!
Yep,
We love
bingo's real.
bingo. Bingo is real. Hello, chat. First day of Bingo League. I'm so excited.
Alright. We get to finally see all that hard work that mostly Spacebar did get paid off.
Toxic.
How is that toxic?
Because I did this. This is my work. Shout out Spacebars for being a real one and letting me claim his work. Anyways, we have a few minutes before this match begins. Everyone's gonna be looking over the boards, making sure. Where comms? Comm should be on. Chat, pause shout. Okay, Don can hear us. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome.
Alright.
Fear. Oh, I see. Yeah, we aren't on the layout. I think that's intentional. I'm not sure. Regardless.
Yeah, that's a little weird. They can just like
Should be
place a
fine.
little, just place a little source right up in the top center.
Yeah, fair. Okay, I understand now, chat. I don't know where we are. We aren't real. We're the voices in your head. But yeah, our runners, our competitors are going to be going over the bingo board starting soon, I believe. Yep, they're getting the countdown now. If you haven't seen bingo, this is gonna be fun. Curious, what? I didn't spend any time looking at the board. What are the early game goals here?
Yeah, maybe we should have looked at something.
Maybe, perhaps.
Alright.
It's fine. Him. Let's see, we have game over to Sonic as Knuckles is kind of early game, kind of mid game. It's kind of early game if you get to Knuckles fast enough, which I'd assume everyone here knows how to play Tails. Trigger 3 to Cal Orbs in Sonic Ice Cap is pretty early as well. For what it's
18 unique capsules in Sonic Emerald Coast.
Ooh, I wonder if anyone's gonna be going for that. Also, shout out to the RTX mod that Witherman has on. I think they gentlemaned to allow Wither to use the RTX mod because it's funny. It looks like Wither is going to be going for the 18 capsules. Otherwise, I don't actually see like a ton of early game stuff. We have game over to a Spike Ball and Tails Windy Valley. What is Squeefy doing? Where are you going? Going into the Chow Garden? Curious. Interesting play here. To go for Chow early. I don't know if I like it.
Hey yo, what? EE? Those are terrible stats.
Oh my god.
BD? Okay, I guess that's better.
I don't know anything about Chow other than you want good stats. What stats are you looking for with Chow? I guess you don't even really need to do all that much because it's just win a
Chow race. Yeah, win a singular race.
So it's not that bad. I don't see this really working as an early game goal. Am I wrong here? Because you're losing so much story progress for just one goal. I don't think this is the
Yeah,
play.
yeah, that is
Like
what I
Squeefy
want.
hasn't even finished Emerald Coast, which I think is kind of scary. Scoop going for task route here, just immediately heading into casino. I wonder what the goal here is. Maybe he's just trying to get fat. Oh, missing casino skip. That's tragic. Maybe Scoop's just trying to get faster Sonic story progress. They're giving a lot of progression for the early lead, yeah, Don. Which I don't know.
Yeah, I don't usually agree with doing such a big chunky goal. I guess it's not
To be
that
fair,
chunky.
yeah, it's not like that bad. There's the 18 unique capsules from Weatherman. I imagine Squeefy was checking that off for him. One Chow race isn't like a ton, but like we could see Alpha is already halfway into Windy Valley and Scuba already has Casino done through Task Route, so... Oh my god. I like how we can see the restreamer's mouse on our view. That's fun. Why is Squeefy... Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Squeefy is doing one of the longest races in the first... What is Witherman? Oh, Witherman's purchasing the square and triangle fruit. That makes sense. See, I agree with this play. This play is fine. Witherman already has the rings for it, kind of. Oh no, Alpha missed Windy Valley skip. Oh, that's tragic. That's gonna set him back some, but I don't even think it fucking matters because they just don't have. They have the huge story lead. Look, it's not over until it's over, right, chat? But this one's feeling kinda over. Just on story progression alone. Because if you don't know, if you've never seen Bingo before, story progression is a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty meaningful, especially with Sonic, because that's where you unlock all the other stories and get all of the other goals. It's basically one big branching path. Kind of like a tree. See, I got those analogies on point. Squeefy... I hope he knows that it's win a Chow race and not win get a Chow emblem. Because this is one of the longest races that you can do at this point. And there's a race that's literally like 30 seconds in Chow that is relatively easy to win.
He's got a flex.
Oh, they're doing casino pinball? Is there a casino pinball call?
Scanning. 400
I don't see
rings.
any. Oh,
400
400 rings.
Yeah.
400 isn't that bad. And if you really wanted to, you could just go into the sewers.
Yeah,
I think that'd probably be faster than doing pinball, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Pinball. The sewers are way faster because you can get 400 rings in one trip.
Oh no, it looks like Alpha's in the sewers right now. It's gonna happen. Oh, this is actually... Okay, this race is already getting exciting, like, immediately. I think Alpha gets this goal because sewers are just that much faster. Shout out to the casino vault goal. Oh no, Squeefy lost his Chow race. 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Well, as long as Witherman falls before 100 rings, he'll still get it. He'll still get to go to the sewers, which looks like That's the plan. Be funny if he doesn't, though.
I don't know how to react to this Chow shenanigans going on right now,
Alright, let's
because
go.
like, oh, there's Witherman in the sewers. It might be too late. Depending on how this goes for Alpha, notably, because he doesn't have a shield. Oh, did Scoob not do the... Scoob didn't do the Takao goal in Sonic Ice Cap, it seems. Which is honestly kind of fair. I've had that goal before, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's very confusing. So I do kind of understand that play, not gonna lie.
So...
Shout out to Infinite Chow Glitch.
I'm just mostly surprised that everyone is still in Sonic.
I'm also surprised by that. It does kind of make sense. Sonic has the most early game goals, almost by far. But you don't typically see it.
I mean, even so, like, Tails got, looks like Alpha got the 400 rings. There it is.
I wonder what the reaction from Witherman is. Does he just quit out?
Yeah, much to the chagrin of Witherman. But yeah, like
Motherfucker saying chagrin. I'm sorry.
Literally, game over to a spike ball in Tails Windy Valley, right?
That one's super easy.
Yeah, and that's like, that's faster to
Right
get
there.
to Knuckles. You'd get 9 Billboard and Knuckles Speed Highway.
Notably, Knuckles also has a mission on the board, which for mission mode, you have to complete the story of the respective character. So for example, mission 9, someone's gonna have to go through Sonic all the way anyways. Additionally, Sonic does have a decent amount of in-game goals, beat Sonic with Gamma Sonic, and Sonic with Gamma, stuff like that.
Oh, there's even more reason to want to go to Knuckles, right? You know, you got Knuckles Red Mountains from the very bottom to the very top. Very funny.
Oh, actually, game over to Sonic as Knuckles. Scoob didn't go for it. Why?
Because he's not playing as Knuckles?
No. Oh, I misread it backwards. Lol. True.
All upgrades team combined. That's a
All
funny
upgrades
goal.
is...
I love
if
that.
it comes to that, I'll be very surprised. I'll be real. Because for now, for reference, this race has started nearly 11 minutes ago. And Squeefy has spent the vast majority of that time in Chow Garden. For one emblem, by the way. Which I think is just a really bad play.
Yeah.
An
Yeah,
interesting
for
play.
sure.
Sorry, I need my commentator vocabulary. An interesting play. It is unfortunate that that Squeefy lost the Chow races they've been playing in, which that is unfortunate. Also, Scoob notably going to Knuckles here, first story swap of the match so far. Interesting play to go through Sonic to unlock Knuckles, because it is much faster to do it with Tails, even if you don't run Tails.
Get the funny counting. Probably get the piece first before you walk away.
Alpha going for the Takao orbs in Ice Cap 2. And he got it.
Right.
Trigger 3 Takao orbs in Sonic Ice Cap. Let's go. So 2-1 lead now, and
There's the 9th billboard. I'm sure
Soon to
Scoob
be
will
3.
take this in a minute.
it's I don't see the game plan for cheesy hardware. I don't know if I'm alone on that, but for now it seems like their one prospect is that Chow emblem goal. or not Chow emblem goal. See, I did it. It's a Chow race, not an emblem. You just need one Chow race. Otherwise, I don't see any goals that they're really going for right now. Like, Witherman's just getting Sonic progress, which is always good, but you're already so behind that it's kind of a problem. I also don't think that... Wow, I'm surprised that Woody Valley Act 3 skip worked.
I mean, Witherman should be aware that Alpha or Scoob has made it past Sonic Ice Cap.
Yeah, well, I think it's safe to assume that through the Trigger 3 to Cal Orbs and Sonic Ice Cap.
Yeah.
That I would imagine that someone would guess that, oh yeah, they've gone through Sonic some. Don, you should be allowed to theorize. If runners have chat open, that's a different problem. I don't think they probably are allowed to.
Nah.
There's the Chow Race goal. Man, I can't imagine what playing this game for Alpha and Scoob looks like right now. Because that was the one piece of information they've gotten for the past, like, 10 or so minutes since Witherman has gotten out of Sonic Lost, or Sonic Emerald Coast. Almost said Sonic Lost World, had my mind on Sonic Lost World for the 3DS after last night. Shout out to Brandino. Anyways. Yeah, I don't... The one advantage that Cheesy Hardware has here is that they're basically invisible for Alpha and Scoob because they have no idea what Cheesy Hardware is doing. Scalfa. Scalfel? That sounds like a ska band, am I wrong? Scalfa. I'm gonna go Scalfa because that's what makes sense.
It's gotta be Alpha? Scalfa?
But yeah, it's interesting because if you aren't familiar with Bingo super much, it's half an information game in reality. Like, you can play well, but if you outplay your opponents and use the information they've given you to your advantage, then everything is probably gonna be fine. It's at least gonna be even. We've seen a lot of people who have worse times, at least previously, in my casual experience playing Bingo against other people. People having worse times in certain stories, or like overall, just in all stories, still win just because they made a better decision. So it's a lot of decision making. Sure. So this race isn't over, even if I can't see the vision. Squeefy goes Tails and it's pretty big. I agree. I think if Squeefy doesn't quit out here, it's... Yeah, there we go. I knew the soft reset was coming when he stood still in front of the hotel door. I think it's really interesting to not see Alpha go for Tails. The problem is... Good.
I think it's interesting to not see Scoob climb to the very top of Red Mountain.
Oh, he didn't. Curious. Maybe he goes back in. He can't go back in.
Not that way.
Yeah, you'd have to quit out the trial menu. Squeefy is now in Tails, which is good. I think he accidentally mismenued it back into Sonic, which is pretty funny. But
I'm sure he'll do that later.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
He gets the game over now, I think.
Yeah, Scoob does, yeah. Ooh, what's really smart here is game overing and then quitting out to menu instead of respawning. That way you can go back and get the Red Mountain goal and you don't even lose that much time. Also, can you not restart in the fight?
No, you can't. I found this out. I'm
sure Scoob is finding this out now. Drum. It's actually based on when the game saves. So, I think he should be fine because of where he's progressed in this. No, never mind. I think he has to beat Chaos 4, and that's the next game save. Because it's based on saves and not the next stage. Otherwise, like, trial menu glitch wouldn't super work. As far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe chat can correct me. We have some bingo connoisseurs in chat who know shit, so.
Oh yeah, it was the bingo-thon example. I was literally sitting there, and I told Flo or Pika, I'm like, it's probably faster to just pause and restart through your lives. And then they paused. There was no restart button. Nope. Doesn't exist in boss fights.
Alright, so notably here, Squeefy has gone for the glitch route with Tails. Because you can go speed highway early and unlock all of Tails' stages, same way as Gamma. We don't use it in the speedrun because it's slower, but, you know, can still do it. And it's very useful for bingo, actually, because now Squeefy will get access to the late game Tails goals without going through a lot of the previous story sequences, which is very, very nice. It's very good for cheesy hardware. Getting Squeefy...
And you don't need post-game Tails.
Yeah, exactly. I think... I was told this soft blocks Tails from story progress, but I don't think that's true, so Squeefy will have a decent advantage in Tails if someone else opts to go for it, though I feel like at this point, if you're a Scalfa, you just kind of have to let Tails go, have to accept that you're not going to get any of those things, especially with the information that someone was in Chow. Like, I think the only smart play here for Scalfa is just to completely avoid Tails. Because at least I think that's a safe assumption to make, is that whoever got the Chow emblem is now going into Tails. It'd be very silly for them to go into Sonic, at least. So I'm starting to see the vision, I think. At least a little bit. Maybe it's not as doomed as it is, as I thought it was. Maybe I'm a silly little man. It's interesting to me that Wither is still in Sonic as well.
This is cool. There's 2 Amy Twinkle Park goals. We love those.
Ooh, there is. You know, before the match, when we were chilling in the voice chat, I think Alpha was actually practicing for Twinkle Park skip. Or for Castle skip. I know my skip names. So I imagine... I think what Alpha is going to do is go all the way through Sonic and then go to Amy afterwards. Because, yeah, there are 2 Twinkle Perk goals and a Hedgehog Hammer. But I do think it'd be silly for Alpha to not just complete Sonic now. Especially with that mission on the board. Ooh, and Scoop's probably doing the same thing with Knuckles because of the Knuckles mission. Because he's gone through Lost World now. Which, I don't see anything... Ooh, actually... I've forgotten about all upgrades as well. This is interesting. This is a very interesting match. There's a lot of paths that both teams can take right now. But I still feel like Scalfa has a slight advantage in that realm just because of their story progress advantage. They might not have like Tails or anything, which we'll see how big of a loss that is when we get to it. But there's the game over from to a spike ball and Tails Windy Valley from Squeefy. Good goal to go for. Pretty easy. I don't know if it's super quick, but it's there.
It's super early. That is for sure.
Yeah. Also, notably, once again, Scoob is going for the upgrade, so it's smart of Scalfa to already be gunning for these huge team combined late game goals, like all upgrades. Which will definitely help them if this match comes to it. We'll see if it does, but it's nice to plan ahead, especially when Scoob's uncontested in Knuckles. Like, he doesn't have much else to worry about. Also, shout out to the purchase square and triangle fruit in the black market goal, which Witherman tried to get and then didn't have enough rings to. I wonder if he'll circle back to that after Twinkle Park.
Oh.
I'm also surprised that Squeefy went for glitched route with Tails and then is going for
doing
story.
I was just thinking about that, and I don't know if I agree with this right now, but this is the only way to get one upgrade.
Ooh, that's true, actually.
You have to go.
Oh wait! Oh,
big as well.
He's unlocking big. Okay, this is a really weird SADX thing. But
yeah.
The fastest way to unlock big is to go Sonic Emerald Ghost into Tails, and then play until Casinopolis. After Casinopolis, big will be out in Station Square, where Squeefy just went to and talked to Big. So, if you talk to Big, you won't unlock him. It's not just talking to him. What you have to do is also grab an emblem, which we do through going into the train station, just flying up, because that's really fast. The game saves, and since you've talked to Big, it gets very confused and just unlocks Big. It works with Sonic and Tails, and I think Knuckles maybe, but I don't have evidence for that. So it unlocks Big, which is also good for Squeefy to have another way to go after doing these Tails goals. Because right now he's doing Skydeck Mission A. Also, Scoob's finishing up with Knuckles right now, which is pretty solid,
It gives the option for Knuckles Mission 5. Whatever that is.
Well, I don't know Knuckles missions. which I don't know any missions, for the record. Which
there's only like 2 missions that I hate. Mission 53 and Mission 54.
Shout out to Mission 53. Any Hypnotic subs in chat? But yeah, I'd agree. I don't think any of the bingo missions are that bad, for what it's worth. I think it's just like knowing them. Which, to be fair, you can always just Google them. Nothing is bad for that. You could always do that. Also, Witherman coming back for the 2 Chow fruit that he didn't get. Also, up to what's up with Gamma Scoob? I don't see too many Gamma goals.
Well, I mean,
Maybe
you got Gamma Hot Shelter.
Oh, never mind. You're
Monkey Destruction Devices and Sonic and Gamma combined.
Yeah, there's 3 solid ones.
Goals.
I will also say Scoob is very good at Gamma. Like, that's his thing. That's his category.
Which that's actually very that's very synergetic with 250 rings, because like you kind of don't want to even get hit.
Yeah. Really, there is a time issue. If Gamma runs out of time, he dies, which would be a problem for Scoob. However, I do feel like he's completely safe going for just 2 plays of Gamma's Hot Shelter. I don't think that's a big deal. The real question is, what does Scoob do after Gamma? I don't see all that much he can do, really.
Back to Knuckles, but right now
He
being
just finished Knuckles.
uncontested. I mean, the
Or do you mean
mission.
going back for some of the goals? Yeah, I got you. It took a second. I got there.
But yeah, right now doing Gamma uncontested, that'll put him from 4 to 8. But it looks like, and
Yeah.
actually, I think the Monkey Destruction switches are a bit later in the story, but I'm pretty sure Hot Shelter you can. Isn't that the one you can do like right away?
Yeah,
Like,
you can do the Hot Shelter goals basically immediately after Emerald Coast. If he wants to do the Red Mountain goals, it's actually not that far. All you'd have to do, I think, because you'd have to do Gamma Windy Valley story style, I think. And then that's when that unlocks, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but I think so. I think I am correct there. Also, to clarify, because the Monkey Destruction Switch's goal is kind of weird. It's just killing both of the Kikis and the cages that get destroyed through the Monkey Destruction Switch. So, just so everyone knows, and if I believe Scoob and Alpha should know that. But yeah, just so it's more clear for chat, that is what that means. Because it came up in this SADX Discord. What does this mean, smiley face? Also, Squeefy and Big now getting the lure. This is smart for team combined all upgrades. Which I think the only stories you have to go out of your way. Oh, is that death from Alpha really bad? No, he's going for the Finish Sonic Skydeck via 9 checkpoints. Okay, all of these deaths might be bad if he keeps dying, but well, this is quite unfortunate. If he games overs, that's really bad because Witherman is caught up to him in story, just about. We'll see. Anyways, as I was saying, I actually completely forgot what I was saying. Thanks, Alpha.
Final egg, Skydeck. That's 2 more goals for Scalfa. Shit, they're gonna be at 10.
Yeah, they're pretty solid on their prospects right now, I feel. Because one of the big things about Bingo is that you really need to line up good combos, basically, through getting just goals that you can do back to back. Oh no, Alpha taking a fall, thankfully not a death, but very close. But yeah, a big part of Bingo is just getting. Oh no, Alpha's struggling with this jump. But is getting Bingo, or is setting up prospective Bingo goals.
Yeah,
Just so
yeah.
you have somewhere to go.
I am wondering, how do they finish this out?
I am curious. I'd like
Is
to.
it
I
gonna
like to
have
see.
10? If Scoop goes back for Red Mountain, that'll be 11.
Mm-hmm. The Knuckles mission as well.
12. Okay.
So they need one more, which
Might be Alpha Dolphin moving into Amy. Just do Twinkle Park.
that is true. We'll see. Scoob is going into the train section very shortly here. Has he just been playing it as like the casual route? Completely fair if he has been, but I haven't been watching Gamma.
Yeah, he's got to do the train section without dying.
Mm-hmm. I meant for getting rings. Or no, that's in Hot Shelter. Wait, this is Hot Shelter. Never mind.
Yeah.
I have a brain. It works. Functional brain. Oh. Alpha is struggling in this sky deck. I do. Oh no. Wait, he could save this because the ship tilts back. He just needs to play a bit patiently. But Alpha is in a kerfuffle. Oh, he grabbed the last checkpoint. I believe that's all the checkpoints. And okay, so stream delay. Shout out. Wait. Whoa. Okay. Does that count? Yeah, I didn't think so. This got very interesting now. Because Alpha marked finished Sonic Skydeck via 9 checkpoints. But he didn't actually finish Skydeck. Wither is now in Skydeck with him. Which this is... I think if you're playing this smart, you ignore that goal if you're Witherman.
Oh, almost the amount that Scoob needs right now. Yo.
He'll get it, I think, at the very end here. There's a lot of ring capsules. Very shortly. Oh, 7 away. What's the point? I'm surprised he still has this electric shield. There we go.
He just got that. It's very funny.
Yeah. It was marked for a whole minute and we're just dumb. Damn. Oh, Witherman is going for the Skydeck goal now. That's interesting. Because I feel like the smart play is to get some story progress, abandon that one goal. Especially since you know Alpha's in Skydeck with you right now. Or at least you can assume that. Maybe you don't know, but...
I think my favorite part about the Skydeck and the checkpoints is the fact that there's 2 right on top of each other.
That is true. That's interesting level design. I wish the checkpoints in this game operated like, you know, functionally and were just one big thing. So that you didn't have 2 checkpoints just on top of each other, but...
Oh no, it looks like
SADX is funny.
Witherman is currently in the lead for checkpoints.
Yeah, oh, this would be really tragic if Witherman got the goal out from under Alpha after Alpha struggled with it so much. This is actually pretty common in bingo, for what it's worth, is just you spend so much time to... Oh no, Wither died. What's the point? But yeah, it's pretty common
restarted.
in bingo. Oh no. It is very common in bingo to get sniped at goals just because you couldn't do them for either skill reason or whatever tech reason, routing reasons, you know how it is. Like, theoretically, someone could have been in Nux this entire time trying to get the goal. But Witherman looks like he's gonna finish all 9. I think that was the 9th. No, that was the 8th checkpoint. There's one right behind the thing here, I believe. Yep. He has now gotten all 9 checkpoints. Which, this will be very funny. How did Scoop get trolled? I missed it, chat. What's the point? Anyways, Witherman has gotten the Skydeck goal, which means that Alpha is now behind in story progress. Oh, he died to the cannon. Oh, he died to the thing. He spent 2 past 20 minutes. What's the fucking point, chat? Score is now 5-6, which is very, very interesting.
It just goes to show it's not over till it's over. Like, yeah.
Yeah, this is interesting. Oh no, Alpha saves it? No, never mind. How am I supposed to watch this? There's no Dreamcast. There's something better. RTX SADX. If Alpha game overs here on Skydeck again, man, I would honestly rage quit. I wouldn't blame him if he does. That'd be like actually a tragedy. It's already a tragedy losing all your story advantage in Sonic, because this opens a huge path for Witherman to snipe a ton of Sonic goals. But man, what a brutal Skydeck. Squeefy going in to Big Hot Shelter. He has to catch one fish before he catches Froggy, since it is the goal on the top row. We love bingo. There's Beat Sonic with Gamma, Gamma with Sonic for Scalfo. Let's go.
That might be a little... Has Squeefy gotten any lures?
Yeah, he's gotten like all 4 of them, I believe. He's been grabbing them as he's going. He definitely has at least like 3, because that's the ones I've seen. I don't know about the one like under his house or whatever.
Definitely helps with catching all the fish.
Mm-hmm. Also, 2.3k fish. Jesus.
He's a chonky boy. Come
on,
on, Froggy.
Squeefy should get this goal. And Witherman is... Oh! Alpha's just giving up on Sonic. Which, honestly, very fair play. Because now you know that Wither... Oh, what was that? Jank from Wither. Now you know that Wither is ahead of you in story progress. You just gotta cut your losses sometimes. So this makes sense for Alpha to go into Twinkle Park with, I mean, hopefully get these 2 goals. We'll see.
2 checkpoints and hide in a barrel.
So the 2 checkpoints requires you to go into the castle, right?
Yeah, no castle skip today.
He's looking around for the checkpoint. I see him.
Might be
Where do you
looking
check
for
total
a barrel.
rings? So total rings is after a stage completion. It shows as the very last thing after completing the stage, I believe. Maybe second to last thing.
Yeah.
Right before the emblem. It's one of the things we skip by holding A.
Both checkpoints.
Let's go. Also, Squeefy's already done with Big. I'm very curious as to why he didn't go to the Master Emerald. Interesting. I don't know Big progression very well, so maybe he just never got a real chance to. But he's finished with Big. So, Alpha, I believe. Not realizing that you can't just wear the barrel right in front of him. That's not how this goal works. There we go, he got it. Question mark?
Confused. Let's go.
And both of the Amy goals, the score is really quickly closing in.
4, 6, 8, 10. 10 to 6.
I believe Bingo C. Yeah, 10 to 6 in favor of Scalfo. Which will soon probably be 11 to 6 after Alpha gets into
6,000.
6,000 is pretty fucking hard with Amy here, so to be fair, I'd take a bit. Oh yeah, Squeefy loaded back into Big Oh! How?
Can this not happen?
What?
At spacebar?
Spacebar?
Hmm.
Drag answer.
Jag answer. Jag is all knowing.
Drag is a bingo goat, actually. It's kind of crazy. She
True.
knows a whole lot. Spacebar, what? How do you get this Master Emerald goal? No! Should we say we just that Squeefy got it then? I think that's fair. He did his damnedest. That boy cooked. Didn't work, but he cooked.
Unmarkable goal.
Remarkable goal. Tragic. Go to the Master Emerald with Big is incompletable because the doors are closed. So I would say probably just give it to them. In the meantime, Witherman has been doing Sonic without Sonic Final Egg without spin dashing, I believe. Also, did Scoop ever do the destroying both of the Kikis and in Mystic Ruins as Gamma? Sorry, I'm confused now. What is this play from Alpha? Curious. Also, who was Scoop real close to dying there? Anyways. I think I'm going to hop into chat with the Bingo Team 1 just to make sure they know. I'll be right back, chat. Okay. Hello, Squeefy. He's like, really? He's like, instead, anyways. I'm curious what Alpha's play here with Nux is. Also, it looks like Scoop's going back into the story mode just to into the adventure field, just until or just to do the 2 Kikis, which is fair. I believe this is now 12 to 6, 12 to 8, I think actually, 12 to 7, which, whew, this is gonna be rough for wait, never mind. It's gonna be game. It's gonna be game after Scoop does this goal. Wait. What? How?
Can this
How
even be
Penguin?
done?
I think it can. Oh
It's
wait.
fine. You can just charge. You can charge. You just can't release the spin dash.
Oh yeah. For Wither, that is fine. You can charge, but you can't release, is what we said. Otherwise, this goal wouldn't be completable either. Which may be a running theme in Bingo right now. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll tell the Bingo team 2 that this is fucked.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Okay. We sorted it. Anyways, I believe that's game. Yep.
3, 6,
13 to 8.
9, 13? Yeah?
They're at
Jeez.
13. That is game. What an interesting way to end the match with 2 broken goals. Anyways. Alright. So. Fun game.
It should be changed to shoot both Kikis and...
Yeah, it should be shoot. I thought we
Shoot.
changed that, I cannot lie. But regardless, that was a good game. A good effort from both players. It was there were a few crazy moments. There were a few very interesting moments. Hello.
Hello.
All right,
Our
interviews
gamers are
time.
with
Let's
us.
go.
Interviews. Whee!
How did that feel?
It was stressful. We got super thrown off
Average bingo.
once the Skydeck checkpoints thing went on and off. I got thrown off and didn't know what to do. So I got
Yeah.
muted for a bit because you did that while I was in the middle of it. So I wasn't sure what to do. There was quite a few times where I was doing something that I got sniped.
Yeah. Shout out to Casinopolis, 400 rings. That was rough. So Alpha first and foremost. I want to know the kerfuffle with Sonic Skydeck.
Okay, so at first, because I read the thing, right? Because it said like finish Sonic Skydeck with via 9 checkpoints, but I thought that you couldn't die because the checkpoints needed to be like yellow, and that you couldn't reset because after that it means that you didn't collect them. So for a second I got confused, but it's dumb. It's just that I'm not awake enough to realize that I was completely stupid in my brain to have that logic. But on the moment I was like, wait, so do I need to do that? And then I was like, fuck. Why did I reset? I don't need to do that. And then I got confused in that, and then that messed me up. And Skip was like, dude, calm down. We're like 11 right now. Calls in or something.
Look, if you're freaking out in bingo, all you need to do is look if you have the lead. If you don't have the lead, freak out. If you do, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were freaking out.
Yeah. I went to the Chow Garden 3 times trying to buy the fucking triangle fruit. It never shows up.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea when it show up. I bought the square fruit immediately, and then never got the triangle.
You need to unlock it.
Oh yeah, I just don't know when it unlocks. I looked up Chow Island and everything. I could not find it.
I forget when it unlocks. I feel like it's. I might be wrong. Maybe Drag, give us the answer in chat. But, I feel like it's after you beat Sonic's story, but maybe I'm wrong.
It was emblem. Like I thought it was emblem based, but again, I might be wrong. I don't know.
It's from the start, I think. Just random. I don't. Are you sure, Drum?
I also don't know if it's random.
If that's true, this goal sucks.
I know.
Chow has
I
some
know
random
that
stuff, so.
supposedly Natborn looked into some things about the Chow Garden fruit, but yeah, it is a very heavy RNG goal because you could load in and just have both the square and triangle fruit and no round fruit, but you could just have like square and round or triangle and round.
I do have a question for Witherman. So, I was very interested in why you went for the Skydeck goal after seeing that Alpha had checked it off.
Well, I was in the middle of it, then it unchecked. I had no idea what was going on. And then, I mean, he never rechecked it, and I was already in the middle of it, so I just continued it, because otherwise I just wasted like 5 minutes doing nothing.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe stream delay was worse than we thought, because I think when he checked it off, you were in Sky Chase still.
Oh, then yeah, stream delay was awful, because I was in Skydeck.
Interesting. That makes stuff a lot more reasonable, because to me, the play I would have done was ignoring that goal to get story progression back.
Yeah, I was in Act
Which
2.
you ended up doing anyways, just because Alpha quit out to Amy. But
okay,
it was weirder from stream perspective, just because I guess delay was really bad. Which
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what was going on. I started trying to play like super crazy because I thought Alpha might still be in Sonic Story, and I just saw that the final egg one hadn't been done yet. I was hoping he had a Lost World meltdown and I could just snipe that. I still finished it, but yeah, going to any other story was probably the play. The problem was I was kind of locked in Sonic because I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, this match is weird because Squeefy in Chow for so long leaves him to kind of have to go to Tails. Which leaves you either going to Amy, Gamma, or Big, which would make more sense for Squeefy to go to Big since he's in Tails, and that's the fastest way to unlock him. So you have Gamma or Amy.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that my Chow just went terrible.
That is true. I'm interested in hearing why you went to the longest race first. Did you?
Because I picked the wrong one.
Oh, that's
I misread it. Because it's usually the pooled one would be the one that appears before the last one, but the last one isn't there until you've done all the other races. That's what threw me off.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I will note that it isn't a Chow emblem. It is just one race.
Yeah.
So
it's a race. Okay.
You literally just go into the easiest one. like the very first one, and that,
Yeah,
that
like
it's kind
straight
of it's kind of free after doing all the auto upgrades you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of noticed Wither was going for the whole Sonic story progression. so you
Yeah,
have to-
with it Sonic, and then I was going for that.
I am interested in hearing how you guys did with the information that. So after Chow got checked off, how did you guys react, Scoob and Alpha? Because I feel like I don't know how to process that information.
Because, okay, I was suggesting I go for that because it's a single race, but then we did a bit more thinking, and it's kind of a bad thing to go for right at the start because you're just wasting time doing Chow. When you've
Yeah.
got so many other
Yeah,
things to
kind
do.
of. Actually.
I was on a Hornet, and then like Scube, we had a route at first because we were like, okay, so Wither is going to do Sonic, and then like because we saw that like I think not too far in we saw like Spike Ball and Tails Windy Valley, so we're like, okay, Squeefy's on Tails, which means he's probably gonna go on Big or something like that. So, but then we were like, okay, so we have so many Gamma goals, so it would be a bad decision for us to go do Big or something. So we should probably go to Gamma right after Sonic. But then you like Scube, if he goes to Knuckles right after unlocking it and then unlocks Gamma with that and then does the Gamma things, I could still finish Sonic and do all the goals, which is what we rooted for. But honestly, before Squeefy checked the Chow, we were a little bit confused around the route, but that made us like click pretty much a route.
Pretty much.
Got you.
Who did Casino?
I did.
That was Alpha.
I hate you. I had 300 rings. I died with like 50. I was almost
Well,
there.
Yeah.
Whether this is where the knowledge comes in. Have you seen the casino build the statue speedrun? I think Squeefy, you've done that run a lot.
No, I haven't done that run. No.
Then I might be thinking of someone else's name.
Yeah,
starts
so
I
with
know
S.
the route.
Dragged
I
it
messed
for sure.
up.
Yeah.
Half of what I did in Casino was me fighting because I'm not used to controller lol. I ended up on like
Wow.
I ended up nowhere where I wanted to. I was surprised I was able to get as many rings as I did.
That's fair. The only thing is, like, instead of doing pinball for as long as you did, which maybe it was much longer in my head.
Oh, it was a
Decent
long time. I got
Yeah.
trapped. I tried to screw the lottery up on purpose and got the one that prevents you from dying for a minute.
I thought that was just like you playing pinball. No. Okay. That makes a
got
lot
it.
more sense, and it's very funny. Okay.
Oh, Dawn,
that
I
makes more
can't turn
sense.
it off. Dawn, if I could turn it off, I wouldn't have played with it today.
Wait. I'm
was
sorry, I
the
need
greatest thing
context on
ever.
that now. Sir, you can't turn it off.
Nope.
Interesting.
I have to reinstall the game.
So I'm just saying, restalling doesn't seem like a terrible idea.
Nope.
No, I think it looks good.
It
I
looks
believe
awesome,
it.
though. This is hilarious.
All right. Well, Skew and Alpha, you've taken the match, first match of the league. Any
Perfect.
thoughts as you move on to your? I don't know what the next matches are. I don't think they've even.
I don't think
been
we move
scheduled
on,
yet.
to be fair.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Swiss format, but you know, any takeaways, any good plays for your next time? I'm trying to snuff out strategies because I'm also playing in this tournament.
Okay, so
Wait.
I have one thing to say.
I
If
mean-
you want to win, okay, go on.
Shovel Claws. The next batch of matches to be scheduled happens to be you and Drag versus Alpha and Scoob. So
Oh, is it
really
actually
funny.
us?
this
No
is
way.
nice information.
Wait,
gathering.
why didn't you tell them that? Now they're not going to tell me anything. God
I
damn it.
told you everything.
That's true.
Alpha was literally like, "Oh, for next time, we're."
All right.
Also-
My lawyer doesn't want me to speak, unfortunately. So I will have to mute.
I mute. Okay, I mute now. Sorry.
We have the right to remain
Yeah,
silent.
actually, that is true. You do. All right. Well, since they're being snitches, Wither and Squeefy, are there any big takeaways from this game that you're gonna try to implement in the future?
Don't
so
get screwed
close.
over in the beginning.
Yes, not
Don't-
good.
Good plan.
At this
Yeah.
point, this is the second time right at the gate I've had Casino snipe from me. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm just not going to do that goal anymore. But you know what? I don't care if I get to it or not. Sonic glitchless, quote unquote, goals are so fun. Like, I'm always gonna go for these because they're
Yes,
hilarious.
like final egg without spin dashing. I wonder.
It's so funny. Also, that last jump, if that last jump is possible, I'm sorry. Otherwise, like, yeah, no. I'm glad we
you
got.
can charge the spin dash, you just can't release it. Light dash is
Yeah. So, okay, I'm
Oh.
gonna say this is the bingo card of impossible goals.
different. We'll get them
Yeah.
sorted out. Smiley face.
Because that would make technically 3 of them, which were impossible, as they were written on this card alone.
I think it's implied that light dashing is not spin dashing. So I think
wasn't
that's
so
where
sure.
the logic.
So I tried jumping
I said
it
implied,
first.
so everyone's going to read it
There
differently.
is no way to finish the level otherwise.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
Yeah,
I tried
that's
jumping
what
onto the yellow grates, but I couldn't quite do it.
Yeah. Regardless, not getting screwed at the beginning is a good call, I will say.
Yes.
So, I
So
think
Sorry for not hitting scoop skip. There you go.
next time hit scoop skip. Let's note this down.
Apologies, users.
We lose 5 points if I don't hit scoop skip.
I do think Wither should be disqualified just because he's using this fucking mod. Awful.
There's nothing I can do about it. It's not fair.
It's only
You can reinstall the game.
It's only
No.
a disadvantage if it's more of a detriment than
Yeah.
It's your bingo matches, but the commentary will be mad at you for subjecting us to it. Anyways. I don't know. I think Restreamer is wanting us to wrap up because we've been in this fucking interview for so long. But I believe our next scheduled bingo match is going to be the 3rd of February at 2 p.m., which will be the Blue Rescue Team, which is Mako and Nixer, versus the Radar Readers, which is Nim and Drum.
Ooh.
Which is going to be a very interesting match because you have some of the top player Banana going against 2 very good players in their own right.
I just have to say before, because I don't think everyone knows how insane Mako is at SADX. You guys will see. I'm telling you.
I
you
do
guys will
think
see.
he's a sleeper agent because I don't see him much in the
he's the
community.
biggest sleeper agent.
Yeah.
That is definitely true. I agree. But otherwise, I believe that's it for today's matches, unless there's some shenanigans afterwards. But we'll let Restreamer handle that. That's fine.
Shoutouts to McDonald's.
So true, Alpha.
Oh, I don't know.
Patrick or McDowell.
Oh, salut, mate. Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
I can't believe
shout
I
out
have to
to the
listen to
Wendy's
fucking
Frosty.
French people. Shout out to the Wendy's Frosty for real. Who are we rating?
Locked and loaded. Apparently.
Gun.
Okay. We have
Shadow.
Superior streaming Sonic Adventure DX right now.
That is
We
epic.
should go to Superior because Superior is
Oh,
also
yeah.
playing in this tournament.
Go give him love. Go
Is
give
this
him
a
love.
tournament or is it a league?
It's
It's a league.
It's
I'm
a
gonna-
league.
I
It's a leg.
don't have. I can't say
League.
words, so I'm just gonna call it a tournament because it's easier.
All right. We're all gonna go get married. Thanks for watching Caesar_events. Make sure you subscribe
So
to the
true.
YouTube. Ring the bell for more notification, and we'll be back with some more
many please roll?
amazing and awesome Sonic events coming up. Don't forget to put
Advance?
mustard on the hot dog.
Advance?
Advance.
No way.
All right.
Can I marry? Yeah. Yeah. Marry me,
Sure
Don.
thing. Sure thing, chat.
Okay.
Sonic
Mention your
events.
crimes before we go. Everyone mention your crimes.
Arson.
I kill.
He was ready for that question.
I'm
No delay
Locked and
at all.
loaded for the interview.
He's been waiting on that answer.
It's a confessionary.
Insider trading.
That's fucked
too.
up, Lab.
That is
can't-
topical because
can't say
Yuji
that in
Naka
public.
has been arrested for insider trading 3 times now, I believe.
Tax
Can't say that in
evasion.
public.
What
They're
the
gonna.
I just clipped out of the ice tunnel in UA. Let's go.
Congrats.
Okay, now for real, goodbye, gamers. We
We're
are.
not even gonna see it because of the stream delay.
Oh, that's true.
That's okay. It's okay. It's
Tragic.
over.
Damn.
Barrier.